We're using a brand new streaming software, the one that you know, completely died and just like exploded last time. So maybe it'll be fine. Let's find out. We should probably actually go ahead and switch to this, and then make sure there's no like frame rate issues or anything. Let's just go spin the camera around a little bit. Because last time we did this, it was like, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was one of the worst streams we've ever had. It's like the grainiest, craziest thing I've ever seen. We've had some really bad streams here on Twitch where it just like completely dies, but this looks fine. This looks totally fine. It's a little bit grainy when you're like, yeah, the sky, you know. We're on 2500 bit rate, so let me know if it looks better or worse or the same as the normal streams, since you're all regulars. Speaking of, I don't have a viewer count on this. Maybe that's an oversight. Is there a viewer count anywhere in here? No, okay. Grainy like sand. Shoosh. We like sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. Like sandpaper. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the Discord ping then, shall we? Discord ping, let's see. It is a stream day. It's a stream day, right? It's a stream day. Sometimes you gotta double check it's a Thursday, you know. Thursdays are sneaky. Tuesdays, everyone knows what a Tuesday is. But Thursdays, middle of the week, you're already done for the week. You just want to go home. Thursdays, they're sneaky, you know. It's Tuesday. Ah, jeez. Anyway, let's hop on to the Truly Bedrock server, shall we? Why did I make the chart fade out? The chat fade out? Oh, yeah, so it doesn't stay on screen forever now, right? So after, I don't know, I think it's 15 seconds, it fades out. I don't know. So sometimes, you know, when it's a bit slow, it's just like it's the same thing forever. But like, I don't know, it gives you 15 seconds to read it. I figured it was worth trying. I don't know. It's a muscle logic. Ayo. I hit tab to see the player list. I've been playing too much. Tunnel Rats. Jeez. Anyway, so full disclosure, we are using OBS tonight to stream. Normally, I've been streaming with Streamlabs OBS. I know that sounds like the same thing, but it's not. We're streaming on the original. Now, I've modded this to Java and back, so it's got like 900 different mods on it right now. It looks insane. It looks crazy. Completely different layout. But in theory, we should... In theory, wow. The biggest air quotes that you've ever... Wow. The biggest air quotes that you've ever heard of. We should be able to stream to YouTube. Did that just make everything super... framey? It's framey on my playback. Let me know if it's bad on stream. I don't know. I just turned that on. It like made everything framey. But yeah, so maybe we'll turn that off. No replay buffer? Is replay buffer bad? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe replay buffer is bad. Hold on, maybe I just need to disable preview. Here we go. Maybe that'll fix it. No, that's still a little bit framey. Okay. We're trying things out. It's framed. Oh, come on now, Twitch. Here, what if I disable that preview? That really shouldn't have changed anything. Oh, if we can't have replay buffer, that's gonna be rough. Here, let's wait for it to catch up for a second. I just sent the Discord notification is why. Is it the rain? Yeah, the rain. That'll do it. Come on, where's my frames at? I have an excellent connection to Twitch. This is very framey though. 2000 bit rate. I turned on the replay buffer and it just like killed the stream. Okay, well that's kind of rough. I have a hotkey to turn that on that I'm going to accidentally press. So. Oh, come on now. Come on, you can do it, Twitch. No, I was hoping that this would be fine. It's so framey. I didn't do anything. I broke it somehow. I broke it. I swear I didn't do anything. Diagonal, thanks for gifting us up to walnuts. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's still framey. No, this is the Curse of Binding Helmet. We don't want this one. Come on! I didn't do anything wrong at all. Hold up, let's stop this. Backtrack saving. Yeah, so it says drop frame 0% though. on my end. So maybe it's fine from my end. Interesting. How do you like your sand? Crunchy. I think that's the proper way to eat sand. Why is it so framey on Twitch, though? I don't know. I don't know what the issue could be. Clean the spiders out of the CPU already. Well, I guess we'll just keep going. Let's turn these back on. Okay, my little previews seem to be totally fine. Sorry that we're starting off a bit slow tonight. My previews seem totally fine. Anyway, so the thing that we're gonna try and be doing, hopefully the stream catches. Oh no, there goes the bitrate. It's red now. It was green. Unstable. Maybe it's just my internet. Poor network connection detected. Wow, really? We didn't detect that 5 minutes ago. Come on. It's showing stream at 1080p from the source. I mean, that's normal though, right? Isn't that normally what we stream at? I actually don't remember. I thought we normally streamed at 1080. Ants eating the CPU thermal paste. It's winter. All the bugs are dead. Or hiding. They're hiding in the CPU. That's where they're hiding. Oh, okay. It caught up. It caught up. There we go. We got our frames back, everybody. There, I fixed it. Me talking about ants fixed the stream. Okay, great. That's gonna be a quote one day. So we have things that we need to do here on the server. Now that the stream's figured out how to stream. Can you have a cookie? If you earn it. If you're good on the stream, then you can have a cookie before bed. So, yeah, we're going to build up item filters on this side over here. We're going to build up some item filters over here. We're going to build up some item filters over here. And then that'll be hopefully good. Maybe. Start to stream as a slideshow. I'll no longer be the bug rock guy. But I want to be the bug rock guy. I like being the bug rock guy. So, yeah, we're going to install those item filters. This is going to be kind of bulk storage for, like, a bunch of the different farms. And then we're going to have auto crafting down below. Now, I wonder if this is too much storage. I think we kind of need to start mapping out what things go where on the base and what farms we're actually going to be building, right? And then determine what items we're going to have from there. And then determine how much storage we really need, right? Does that seem acceptable? Like, as a game plan? I think logistically, that's probably the best way to go. That way we don't build up a bunch of things. Because obviously, like, we have plenty of area. But we know that, like, all of the gold farm stuff, that's going to be going into a couple of auto crafters. All the iron farms, that's a couple of auto crafters. So then we'll have, like, a filter for, like, string. And, are we even getting string from the iron farms, actually? Because last time we harvested this, there was, like, 2 stacks. We should be getting string. No, we're not. From that one. Maybe the internet's just being bad tonight. We're not getting string from this one either. I mean, surely there's, like, cats that are dying, right? I mean, there's no cats running around the base. Oh, this was producing string. Okay, well, that makes literally no sense. Did we forget, like, a campfire on this or something? No, there's definitely, I don't know. It's dumb. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's only a good stream when someone gets threatened with a ban. You would know all about that, wouldn't you? Yeah, so only one iron farm produces string. Okay, well, I literally have no idea why that's the case, but sure, why not? Why not? You know, why not? Let's just make things unnecessary for no reason. Aren't they always supposed to produce cats? Like, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the cats, I guess. I pay attention to the golems. But maybe that's why it's not producing string. I didn't give the cats enough pets. You know, that might be what it is. Cats are stubborn like that. They're stubborn and particular and peculiar and perpendicular and preposition. I'm just throwing out words now. Okay, so I think that's the game plan. We gotta go to the grave world. Also, I was thinking as I was editing tomorrow's video, what if we just put like a whole band of purple concrete above this? Because it looks kind of weird just having a little bit of purple up there. I know it's kind of sleek, but what if we just put like a whole band of purple on there? We would try that out real quick. We gotta get something done this stream. We've just been waffling on and yapping. But I do like to yap, so nobody stop me. Let's see. Do we have... Where's my blue box at? Oh, my blue box is in the base. Right, I have a base now. I actually have somewhere that I leave shulkers. Cats are smart. They don't want to be farmed. Well, some of them want to be farmed, apparently. Right, I don't have purple concrete down here. Why would I? Too much yapping, not enough capping. No cap. No cap. Right, I have purple around here somewhere. Oh, 7! Wow, okay. Well. Surely we have more than that, right? Did I make, like, exactly the amount of concrete that I needed? Oh, I have so much more concrete in here. I did not know about that. We should, definitely keep an eye on that. Where's my concrete box? That's definitely, like, 2 different batches of concrete that I made, because I didn't know I had this concrete. Anyway, well... I can envision a purple bar across there. And that'll have to do it. Anyway, let's head over to the creator world. Because we have... Oh my, do we have a lot of farms that we planned. I have a base? What? I have a platform. I have a platform that I pretend is a base. Dunce bomb. Yeah. What's the cactus farm design I had? It's literally a platform of sand. I mine out the sand and harvest the cactus. Right then. Okay, so on here somewhere is our little thing. Little thing somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this was our, like, dream board of farms, right? So everything that's lit up has already been implemented somewhere onto the plan of the base, which is that one, which I haven't touched in a while. We should probably revisit that, because we're gonna need to start doing that soon. And then we can't fit in a Trident farm. We can't fit in a Breeze farm. A Raid farm? Oh god, I really wanted to get that in there. Geez, a passive animal farm, villager attack. We can maybe do that. Yeah, I think we could get villager crop farms underneath the iron farms. I think that would be fine. Or stack them on top of the iron farms. How about that? Honey's late to the stream. Jeez. You're late. Snow farm. Wow, we could do that. Okay. Let's make a separate list of these that are going to be going underground. Just a list of things that are underground. Because, like, obviously we're not going to have a industrial snow farm on top of the base. Why is there a magma block right here? I assume it's for some reason, but I have no idea. No idea why. We'll leave it there. It might be important. The whole place explodes without without that. Okay, so logistically speaking, snow farm, obviously, that's going underground. And then, like, AFK fish farm, that's gonna go underground. Unless we could somehow fit that at the AFK spot. But it's probably gonna be going underground. And then a potion brewer, that's gonna be going underground, of course. That's not even a farm. Why is this on here? That's not even a farm. I guess I should have a furnace array on here too if we're gonna have that. Jeez. What is this? Oh, are these oozing and infestation farms? These would be going underground. Hold on. Do we have an anvil? Ah, we got an anvil. Oozing slime farm. Do I even need to make a regular slime farm if we're gonna have a oozing slime farm? Infestation EXP farm. Farm. Ram? Fram. Farm! Gee, okay, I spare I can spell, guys. And talk. I spare I can spell, guys. I'm doing really good out here. Don't you need daylight access for the fish farm? That's a great point, actually. That's a great point. That's a future silent problem right there. we won't worry about that right now. Let's see. Passive animal farm, that's got to be on the surface. That's like mandatory. Phantom farm, shulker farms, those are up in the air. Gold farms and iron farms, those are donezo. Donald Rooney. Player Xbox, welcome in. How you doing? We got Mr. Nice Guy in the chat as well. The list of underground farms is on the top of the farm layout. Makes sense. You gotta invert it and then rotate it and then mirror and flip it before you implement it. Moss farms, those can be going on the surface. Obsidian farm? I feel like that should be underground as well. Item frame farm, we can put that underground. Obviously these geode farms. It'd be so cool if we can move geodes around. Like the geode, like, what do you call them? The budding amethyst things. Tree farm, that'll be on the surface. Basalt farm. I don't know. Dripstone farm. A dirt farm. Heck yeah, that's gotta go underground. That belongs underground. And then obviously like these 2 tall flower farms. I think a lot of the crop farms are gonna be underground. Melon and pumpkin, that can be on the surface. Why is melon farm and pumpkin farm not close to each other? Excuse me? You're neighbors? You're the same farm? I'm glad somebody appreciates my jokes. Egg farm. Egg frame. Squid farm. I don't think we can actually get a squid farm like in this base zone. That would have to be out over here over the river. So, you know, that's not really something that we can do. So that was a notification of somebody doing something. Smith, thank you for 32 months of resubscribing and a whole half stack. That's crazy. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're doing great tonight. Crayon Q Weavensville. What? You think Casper's having a strong oh man, a strong. Should we have a bee farm above ground? Do they deserve the light of day? Nay. Let them suffer in darkness. I don't know, maybe we'll give them some daylight. And then pickle farm, I feel like that's gotta go. Well, that could go on the surface. Because that's fully automated. You just turn it on and it just runs, right? Like, there's no player intervention for that. So cactus and these things. I think a flower farm. And what do we want to do with the villager crop farms? That's a big question here. I need you guys' help for that one. Because, like, we could stack a villager crop farm on top of this, but I feel like that would just be horrible. Just absolutely horrible. Killer bees. Oh, we're gonna make them killer, all right. It's like, this is the minimum height that it would be at. And then it would have to be at least 4 blocks tall. Oh, actually, I guess I could go down by a block. I don't know why there's glass above there. But, like, this is technically as low as we could get it. And then... yeah, I mean, it could exist. It could exist. Or it could just go underneath the iron farm and we never have to see it. Iron golems will spawn on the platform. They wouldn't spawn on farmland. Yeah, I think the roof would be... So we would have... Ooh, that's a great point, actually. Hold up. So it would be like... nice blocks. Ugly blocks. Wall. And then roof. Right here. And it's going to be too short for them to spawn in there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they shouldn't... The golems shouldn't be able to spawn on top of this roof if we did have one here. So I wouldn't worry about that in particular. But it would be kind of stupid. I think it would look kind of stupid. Is that a reason to do it? Maybe. We do enjoy stupid. It's one of our bread and butters. Bread and butters. That's... Yep. That's another one of our stupids. Future sound problem. I don't know. I feel like we should... have an idea for where we want these to go. So that might be one of the next few things that we build up. Right. Let's see, like, how... I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts right now. A glass roof. We could do a glass roof. Yeah, some villagers deserve light of day. Others no. Definitely be something like this. And then, of course, we'd, like, light this up and have some RGB coming out of there, of course. A leaf roof. Come on now. Bedrock farms equals pointless. Hey. It doesn't have to have a reason. It has to have a video. We don't build bases because they're useful. We build bases because we need to make videos on building bases. Am I gonna transport villager? Oh, I just steal a villager from one of these things. Yeah, none of these guys are like traded with. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, all these guys got turned into these. Oh, okay. Well, this iron farm doesn't work anymore. We already have a mob switch, so we don't need to worry about surface spawns. But yeah, I feel like that... Big ugly. Well, hold up. Maybe it's big ugly because it's not connected. Maybe that'd be better. And then, ooh, oh, okay. Actually, I feel like this could work. Hold up. I feel like this could work because then you don't have these stupid buttons right here, right? You get rid of these stupid darn buttons. These stupid darn buttons. And then we go ahead and fill this in. I'm having way too much fun with that beep button. Censoring children's swear words. So funny. I find that to be so funny. Zombies can work farms. Not this farm. Okay, this might be the play. This might be the play. Because then the iron farms are a little bit taller. They're a little bit baller. And then we can do more of it. That looks very red. How is this at nighttime? Time's at midnight, thank you. Oh wow, the way tracing is average broken. Yeah, I think we would need some more lights in there. But we could do a lot with this actually. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. It's not as glowy as this, of course. Like, this looks really nice on the bottom. So, I think we would need to, like, change up these. We need to, like, put the sea lanterns in here. I know this stream was supposed to be about item sorters, but we have gotten on a tangent, which is kind of the whole point of streaming, isn't it? It's tangentially related. Tangentially? I can't say that word, but you know, I mean it from my heart. Emily, what'd you miss? Peculiar happenings. We're trying to figure out if we can get a villager crop farm on top of... Oh, hi, now we have cats spawning. They just spawn all the way up here. Get farmed. Yeah, we're trying to figure out if we can fit a villager crop farm on top of our iron farms and how that would look. Gentuali? Yeah, I'm stealing. Yeah, definitely I'm stealing that from Smedrix. Maybe it needs to be taller. Maybe it needs to be taller so we can get another band of lights up there. What if we just continued up like this line of lamps? This is turned into a design live stream and you'll like it. Okay, maybe you won't like it, but I mean, I think there's potential there. So we could stack those up. I think we'd have to indent the window a little bit, and then there is room for a villager crop farm up here. I do want to actually make sure that the villager would be fine up here, so let's actually, before we get too crazy with this, make sure the villager isn't gonna like run around and be crazy because he's outside the village or something. Is he good? Can we give him like a composter? Oh no, he's got like 1,000 workstations downstairs. Okay, I mean, it's nighttime right now, but... Is he trying to get down? Wanna go and spawn up there? No, it's too far above. Too far above the beds. I have a cat trying to break in. One moment. Cat has been acquired. And he is longing for lap. Maybe. Are you gonna lay down there? I don't know. We'll find out. Don't chew my cords. You'll trade me 3 tacos for a cookie? That's a pretty good deal, actually. So it looks like he's trying to, like, he's looking down, but maybe this isn't a problem. Let's get, like, 1,000 of these up here. And then 1 of these. Okay, and then we'll give him some seeds real quick. Are you not gonna pick those up? Is he not gonna do that? Why no pick up? Why no pick up? It's not gonna break down our farms? No, it's perfectly fine. You can combine them. If it does, then I'll be very sad. Why no pick up? You dumb. He's just being dumb. That's oh, you know what? Hold up. Game roll. Do mob griefing. False. True. True. I said true. There we go. That's what it is. I'm smart. Yeah, okay, so this will work fine. And then we just get rid of this guy. He's stupid. Get rid of that guy. We might have cats spawning up here, but we'll spawn proof everything. So we would actually need 2 villagers up here. So we'll take 2 villagers out of the iron farms. Man, why's my farmland dying, guys? I don't understand. And then we'll have like a couple water sources, and then yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. And then we just have like a layer of pretty blocks right here. Oh, you know what? We could do sea lanterns right there. Hold on. If we really wanted to be annoying, sea lanterns. All sea lanterns. Oops, all sea lanterns. Yeah, there we go. Now that's given us the color that we need. Yeah, there we go. It's giving us some color. It's not quite as good as this, but you know what? It gives us that nice red. Use some water. Oops, guess. What is mob griefing? That's like where you know, creepers explode and they like break blocks. If you have that turned off, then they don't break any blocks. Same for like gas, Enderman picking up blocks, sheep eating grass, villagers picking up items, breakdancing cats, you know, things like that. Anyway, so we know that that's actually a possibility. So I think we'll do that probably. I just obviously like we're gonna redesign that to make it look a little bit nicer. But for the time being, we've discovered that mob crop farms will be going above ground. We're going to have a carrot farm as well. An carrot farm. I didn't see that on the list. But bam, carrot farm. Left side of the right. Shush. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now's not the time. And then we can do wheat. We might even do like a bread farm. Red farm. Rabbit farm. I don't think there's any reason at all to ever do a wabbit farm. No wascally wabbits. Oh, but you see, the thing is, now that we have a carrot farm, we can do a golden carrot farm, right? And we can have it auto-craft even. So I think that would be pretty cool. Why not, right? Wool farm, that could go above ground. And then fungus tree farm, that has to go above ground. A fish farm. A fish farm. A fish farm? A fish farm. Not a fishing farm, but a fish farm. Hold up. Game mode, spectator. Can we do a fish farm? We don't have a... Yeah, we can't do a fish farm. Unless we do it in the river, but like... we ain't doing that. We need to set aside some of these for... the river. Because that's like end-game goals right there. Is like river farming. Like all this stuff. Tridents, you know, the trial chamber. A raid farm. I think that's kind of a very end game goal as well, is to have a raid farm in this area. Oh, whoops. Villager tech, that's really just the iron farm. We don't have like a breeder or anything. No lush caves. No lush caves for us. We have a dripstone cave, so technically... Wait, hold up. Technically, can't we do... one of those dripstone drown farms? Dripstone cave drown farms? Infinite. 20 true. Did these produce tridents? Yeah, we could do a dripstone. A dripstone cave drown trident farm. Why is that such a tongue twister? Dripstone cave trident drown farm. Dripstone cave drown trident farm. Yeah, we got quite a bit of dripstone. Got all that drip, and then lots of stone, obviously. I think this entire area is probably a dripstone cave biome, but it doesn't have like a bunch of the actual blocks in it. So we could probably do one of those. I don't know if those produce tridents, but that would produce copper and gold. So let's make a note on that. Let's do copper. 9,000 copper things later. Science! Yeah, I think that would be a bit of an end-stone, kind of like, end-stone goal. I think that would be kind of a stretch goal, you know? Okay, have we decided everything that goes underground? Doesn't really seem like there's that much. I think the rest of these we could work out in a way and design them in such a way that, they could look pretty decent on the surface. Right. So that's a lot of items to figure out. Creeper only farm, hostile mob farm. Let's do a bone for that. Now, hostile mob farms have like 7 different items that they produce. So if we wanted to do a hostile mob farm underground, which we could technically do, it would produce quite a few items. I think that would be considered a stretch goal as well, because I have no idea where to put that in the base. But we're definitely going to build the creeper farm, so that's literally 1 item right there. Let's make a chest of things that we're going to be farming for sure, like items that we're 100% going to be farming. So, gunpowder, obviously. And then golden ingots, golden nuggets, gold blocks. Bam, bam, bam. Iron farm has a bunch of stuff as well. Poppies and string. That's stuff we're already farming. Moss farm, that's got a lot of items in it right there, but pretty much all of that is going to be composted down into bone meal, so I wouldn't really consider much of that. However, you will want to keep some moss, and then we'll probably keep some moss carpets, and then we have like the azalea and the azalea bushes. Is this all you get? You also get like seeds from that, right? But really, that's just going to be bone meal. We also have to think of a bone meal distribution system in the base, too. Right? I don't know if you guys remember that from way back when we were planning this base, like, a couple months ago. But, like, a bone meal distribution system is going to be very important. Hey, nothing. Welcome in. How you doing? We're also going to be having bamboo getting farmed. Like, 100% that's getting farmed. Tree farm. Yes. Shulkers, yes. Phantoms, at this point, Phantom Farm might be a stretch goal. But we still need to think about how that would get designed into the base. I do want to do it, because it's stupid. I definitely think that, like, the crop farms are pretty obvious. Yes. Melon and pumpkins are yes. Sugarcane, obviously. Okay, so now we're getting an idea of how much stuff we actually need to have farmed and stored in the base as well, right? Are we farming withers? Not here. We're pretty much just doing overworld. Resin, they're so noisy. That's the thing about the creaking, is they are so noisy. So noisy. Like, you can hear them. If they're in loaded chunks, you can hear them. So I would want to put that at, like, bedrock. Not crafting full melons. I mean, probably. I mean, we haven't gotten into, like, the auto crafting of this yet. Not really, anyway. Let's see. We also want to probably do pickles, cactus. That sounds pretty obvious and easy. And then netherwort's kind of an optional one. The nether fungus tree farms, I think those are pretty optional as well. Beyond that, we also have the flower farms. I think that would be really good to do. I'm not sure if we would do a small version of that or if we would build one for each of them. So like 16 different flower farms. I feel like that would use a lot of bone meal, but we're going to have a lot of moss farms. You know, it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. We'll figure it out. Dripstone, that seems very optional to me. Like, that seems like possibly the most optional of all the optional farms that have ever optionaled. So let's put some of these optional things down here. Pickles, you're getting promoted. Cactus, you're getting promoted. Lava, that seems pretty optional to me as well. Passive animal farm. Kind of have areas for that. So this top row, we're kind of considering these like our base level farms, right? And then as they get down further on the board, they become like less important. Camel XP farm, we gotta have it. Flowers would be good for the dye. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. We need quite a bit of dye. Why do we, it's for the dyes, Combi. It's for the dyes! Think of the dyes! Wool farm, I think, is also fairly important, you know? Why not? That's gonna be 16 different colors right there, so that's... Bro, we're getting the whole storage system just for wool. Maybe we'll do a small sheep farm. How about that? Just a real small sheep farm. One color each. One color each. Get at it. I specifically don't like that one spider. Honey. I think honey would also be a good thing to do. So let's put it into the base. From there, we'll get the honey blocks as well. And then maybe some honeycomb. Do like a little bit of a split farm design there. All of these are important, of course. This pickle is not that important. That just wouldn't fit into the design of the base. And also, we just really do not need that much wool. Let's be real here. Okay, so then we get into like the block farms, right? So, do we really need a stone, cobble, and basalt farm? Probably not. Probably not. But, hear me out. We can. Does that mean we should? Well, yes, we're gonna do it. So that'll be... Well, really, it would just be like a stone farm that you could get cobblestone from. And then maybe we could like resmelt that. And then basalt as well. Basalt's really easy. We could send that into a cube maker or something. Another thing I actually really want to do is the azalea tree farm, dirt farm, mud farm, clay farm. So just like that whole tree of things that you do, because then you get clay to terracotta, terracotta glazed terracotta, and then you can do like, you know, a bunch of different stuff in there. If I have the room, it should be built. Yeah. Imagine needing a generator for blocks underground. I mean, you know, some people go do it. So, that's not technically a thing that we're really farming, because that's azalea tree farm goes into dirt, goes into mud. So we need like a dirt mud converter. So I don't think we really need like storage for that, because it's like big cube makers, right? But you know what? Sure, why not? We'll do dirt. We'll do clay. We'll do mud. Mud! And then we could smelt that down to like terracotta even. I could type. Which is it, just this regular one? I think it's that regular one. Dirt, you wet that to mud. Well, technically you get the rooted dirt first, right? So don't you have to like shear that or something? Shear it, how it, I don't know. Punch it, smack it, twist it, pop it, and then you get dirt, and then you wet that and you get mud, and then you dry that and you get clay, and then you smelt that and you get terracotta. It's kind of a weird, like, weird tree. Bop it, twist it, welt it. Wait, bop it, twist it, wet it, dry it, smelt it. Something like that. So squishy. Yeah. Why not? And then... Alright, then we have all this garbage up here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. So... Do we really need, like, storage slices, per se? Where is the flowers at? We're gonna have, obviously, like, these four. That's pretty straightforward. Dirt farm. Oh, yeah, we did have a dirt farm in there. Geode. We're not really gonna do anything without geode. We'll do snow, though. Snow's kind of useful. Useful sometimes. And then, oh, yeah, slime, obviously. Eggs. And then just regular old eggs. Obsidian farm? I don't think we really need a obsidian farm. Pop it. Make a stone farm and a fasting farm all in one. I don't think... I mean, there's no real reason to combine those, right? Unless you want to suffer. Which, you know, fair point. Understandable. I will take that under consideration. Perhaps one day. Okay, so that is quite a few things that we would be automating in this base. And then that doesn't even take into account all the auto crafting that we can do and the cross item smelting and stuff that we can do. Because, like, we can take the bamboo, craft that into bamboo planks, you send that into an auto smelter, smelt down the swords that we're going to get from the gold farms. Bam, that gives you more nuggets, and then you smelt that, or you know, you could send that over to your carrot farm area, and then you can auto craft that into golden carrots, and then we can auto smelt potatoes, and then just like we can compost we can compost our baked potatoes, turn those into bone meal, send those back to the moss farm, compost our moss farm, turn that into bone meal, send those over to the flower farm, compost those, bone meal the grass to feed the sheep, harvest them, and then we can't smelt the wool, so that's where the tree dies. I got as far as I could, okay? You can't bone meal grass either, but shut up. We can bone meal the pickles. That's looking pretty good, though. I mean, that's a fair amount of stuff. I don't feel like we're really missing out on much. We got our minerals, we got our plants, our foods, our blocks, our utility. You can buy golden carrots from villagers, so why farm carrots? Because I have 4 iron farms, and I'm not about to set up 4 potato farms. 2 potato farms, 1 wheat farm, 1 carrot farm, bam. And also auto-crafting. A leaf smelter array. Get out of here. 20 steps just for bone meal. Yeah, so... See, how far can we take it? We compost poppies. Use that to bone meal the moss. Compost the moss. Use that to bone meal the bamboo. Compost the bamboo. Use that to bone meal the carrots, and then do that same process for potatoes into the wheat. You could, well, you can't really bone meal the melons and pumpkins, but we'll compost those as well. We'll use that to bone meal our sugarcane. Bam. We'll compost the sugarcane, bone meal the pickles, and then we'll use that bone meal to bone meal the flower farm, and then we'll use that to grow up the azalea from the azalea tree farm to get our rooted dirt. And then We'll compost our hanging roots and get some too tall flowers. I think that would be we gotta do it now, obviously. We are gonna be getting roots, right? Or is this just like, hold up. Do I have to touch anything for that? Do I have to like manually touch that, or can I just auto? Oh, okay, you can just auto do that. So I guess we could farm roots, but like, I ain't going through all that. Is it shears? Someone said it was hoes. It is a hoe. Interesting. It is. Look at that garbage. That makes sense, I guess. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it. General mob farm for bone meal. Yeah, why buy carrots when you have golden carrot farms? Exactly. All comes back to bone meal. Bone meal really is the ultimate resource in Bedrock Edition, like for real. It is the thing. Okay. Is there anything else here that we're missing? That's not even including like the other bunch of junk down there. I feel like Obsidian Farm is really optional at this point. I use my farm for bone meal. You so you take all the gear that the mobs drop, right? And then you smelt that in a furnace to get your iron nuggets. And then you craft those into iron ingots. And then you sell those to a armorer to get emeralds. And then you buy you know, stuff from the farmer, and then you compost that. Obviously, it's simple. Elementary. Compost the babies. What? That's not what I said. Oh god, there's also the AFK fish farm too. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. We don't need to do that. Figuring out all the items for the AFK fish farm? Nah. There's like 900 things you can get from a fish farm. You think they're ever gonna fully remove AFK fish farms one day? They've tried like 4 times. But they ain't doing it. It ain't happening. I got a chicken. Is that guy... Oh, he doesn't have a name even though the egg's named? That's sad. That's sad indeed. Okay. Well... I suppose we procrastinated long enough. So how many of these things would we actually be storing is the question. That's 1... 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Flower farms is complicated. That's 21 on cactus, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So that's 36 filters right there, plus each one of the flowers, plus each one of the wools. How many flowers are there? How many did I say? 36? Write that down. I am gonna forget that and no time flat. 36, right? That was including 4 flowers. Okay. That's not so bad. 32? Yeah, 32 without the flowers. So then, how many flowers are there? We're not farming all these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14. There's 14 different types of flowers, But we wouldn't be farming all of those because some of these are multiple dyes. That in 0.60 we got Enderman boats? Yeah, we do. They shouldn't teleport out in 0.60. Or was that in 0.7? I can't remember which update. I think it was 0.60. Yeah, make sure you've updated. So, like, we don't need to farm poppies, because obviously we're already getting those. And also we're going to be getting that from red. So we don't need red or yellow. Peony gives you pink. And sunflowers gives you... Wait, hold up. So we have magenta and pink already. So it's just going to be 1, 2, 3. Hold up. Let's actually mark out which flowers we're going to be using. So we're going to be doing blue orchid, of course. Allium is magenta. We don't need that. We're doing azure bluette. Those are both light gray. Either of these would do fine. Maybe we'll do with the tulip. This one is pink. We don't need that because we're getting that from peonies, right? Yeah. And then oxide daisy, also light gray. Why is there so many light grays? Cornflower is blue. We're definitely going to do that. Lily of the Valley is white, sure. And then we don't need that one. Wither roses. I wish you could bone meal those. That'd be so good. So nice. And then obviously closed. So that's not really that many different types of dye, actually. Besides, like, these 4. I thought you could get more. I've been saying peony for, like, 9 years. He ain't about to fix this now. Don't worry about it. Peony? If that's how they wanted it to be said, then they would spell it that way. Yeah, pickles for lime dye. Yeah, definitely gonna be pickles and cactus in here somewhere. Is that it though? I feel like there's more. I mean, we just went through them all, so I know there's not. But like, oh, we didn't get orange. Yeah, there we go. Did not get orange. Because that's gonna be like the open and closed eye blossom, so that'll be kind of a dual. Torch flowers give you cyan. You can't. No, torch flowers give you orange. The pitcher plods give you cyan. You can't bone meal these though, which is really stupid. You only get them from the sniffer, which we're not gonna do a sniffer farm. That just sounds horrible. If you could actually bone meal these and get more flower dye from them, that would be great. But you can't. So, meh. Why you can't? I don't know, man. It would be fantastic if you could. There's no reason to farm any of these, like, bottom 5, 6. Okay, then. So, that's actually not that many. We'll just go ahead and do, like, a tulip. And then the 4 tall ones. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to have a whole zone just for flower farming. Because, you know. Get out of here, Cass. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11? It just had to be an odd number. Well, no, these ones are different. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, it's an even number. Let's go. 6, but it's 6. If it was 8, we could do something like that. We could do like 2, 2, 2, and 2, but it's like we could do 3 and 3 or something. Or just stack of 6. I don't know. And then, hold up. Let me see what dyes these are as well. I would like to know which dyes I'm getting into out here. This gray dye is so nice from flowers. That's so nice. About time. Yeah, so we might get some dual dual oranges, but like that's fine. Who doesn't like a little bit of orange? Should have renamed the stream Logistics of Item Farming out here. Okay, so we have 10, and then we can craft more from those. We can... Well, we have light blue already. 10, and then we're gonna get... pickles and cactus. Maybe we have to smelt these. That's kind of annoying. Also, the cat is snoozing, for your information. Just thought you should be aware. He do be snoozing. Absolutely chilling. Not a care in the world. Okay. So that's 12. 12 out of 16. We're not going to get black. And then... That'll be 13, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what's the 4 that we're missing? Purple. There's no purple flowers? That's crazy. Purple. Brown, obviously. Yeah, hold up. I didn't think about that. And then cyan. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to do a cocoa bean farm in here somewhere. No one brought that up until right now? Cat update. Yep. That's your hourly cat update. This is going to be going underground. Cocoa beans farms. And then if we get a milk farm, we can go make some hot chocolate. We need a lava farm for that though. So sad. So sad. Okay, so these are the 4 that we're not really going to be farming. These 3 anyway. But we can craft those, so that's fine. Yeah, so, well, we can't craft black. Why we can't do that? I don't know. Mojang hates us. Purple, we can make that from red and blue, not a problem. Cyan, that's just like blue and green. Okay. So we have all the dyes. Bat farm? No. Maybe they should drop something that gives you black dye. A reason to farm bats. That'd be nice. Little bat wings. Grind it down. Get some black dye out of it. It's 36 items. Then we need to think about how many things we're auto-crafting over here. So, like, I think we should auto-craft fireworks. I think fireworks would be cool. I think gold blocks and iron blocks would be good as well, because those are just kind of obvious. And then we're going to be auto-crafting slime blocks and bamboo. Slime blocks and bamboo wood. It's going to be bamboo planks into bamboo slabs. We're also going to be auto-crafting the golden carrots and the melon blocks. So let's get some of those going. Okay, and then what else should we do? We're going to be auto-crafting paper to make our fireworks and auto-crafting snow blocks too. Paper. And then after that, we just need to do the honey blocks, right? Is there anything else in here that we should do? Anything like really obvious? These are all the basics that we need. Just for saving storage. Lavender or irises? That could be really nice. Yeah, lavender would be great. That would give us purple. Why not, right? It's kind of a crazy idea that we don't have, like, purple flowers at this point. How old is this game? We don't have purple flowers? It's crazy. Get out of here. You know what? I do actually want to have a chest auto-crafter. I want to have a chest full of chests. You don't like honey blocks? Jeez. What else should we auto-craft? Shields, obviously. Gotta have a bed auto-crafter. You know what? Bone blocks is actually a legitimate one. Gotta have a bone block crafter. A torch auto-crafter might be kind of cool. Just saying, kind of convenient. Anything else you guys can think of? Dispenser auto-crafter? Ooh, that'd be good, actually. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a whole redstone auto crafting system. So you just like throw in a bunch of resources and it just like tosses out a ton of things, right? It's like if we really wanted to go ham on the auto crafting, we could have it make torches, levers, droppers, dispensers, repeaters, comparators, pistons, auto crafters crafting more auto crafters. Sticky pistons too. We're gonna have a wheat farm, so maybe target blocks, and then that's really like the main stuff, right? Yeah, maybe we'll do like a crazy redstone section. Oh, I didn't get hoppers in there. Thought I had hoppers. You bad, Gilly? Get out of here. Being late to the stream, how dare you? Barrel autocrafter? Enchanting table autocrafter? What else can we really be farming? Oh, you know what? We should probably have like a sapling storage area. Because if we're going to be doing tree farms, then we probably want to have backup storage for saplings. We could toss a resin farm on like the end game goals list. And then you know what? We could do a pale moss farm. I didn't think about that. That's brand new too. Coral? You can't farm coral. It's kind of weird that you can't farm coral, right? Randomly colored shulker boxes. That could be kind of neat. We are going to have a lot of... Can you just type the items? Normal. Thank you. Type words normally. I'm wearing my wrist brace, guys. It's not helping. It's not helping my cause out here. You think I'm used to it now. No, I'm not. Let's see. So those are all things that are going to be base auto crafting just for like the base to actually function. And then we're also going to be expanding some of these as well. So like bone meal is going to have an expander on it. All these other ones are going to stay compacted though. Iron. This is still bad? Yeah, a little bit. These are like actually things that we want to autocraft. And then all of this other stuff is just kind of stretch goals. Zimzimmy, welcome in. How you doing? How are we going to do torch autocrafting? We're going to have a charcoal farm in here? Jeez. Right, this isn't counting for the wool, the flowers, or the saplings. Flowers. And well, a moss farm is the same as a pale moss farm. Like they're identical. So I don't think we need to worry about that. We could, I mean, they're exactly the same, right? When it comes to farming them, and they give you all the same stuff. So I guess we'll just kind of throw it in there wherever it wants to go. We'll just have one of our farms producing pale moss, because why not? 36 minus 3 is 33. Why 32? Because 36 minus 4 is 32. It was counting the 4 too tall flowers. Big brain over here, big brain. Commander, welcome in. The azalea farm could provide the wood for sticks of wood for charcoal fuel and smelting charcoal. Yeah, that's true. True indeed. I think if we were gonna do charcoal, we would smelt it with bamboo. So we would use our bamboo farm to make bamboo planks and then smelt the azalea logs or just the oak logs because they're the same log. Why isn't there an azalea wood? Probably because azalea is annoying to farm. But that didn't stop them from doing mangrove. We also haven't decided on what kind of tree farm we're going to be doing. So, like, we know that we're going to be doing an azalea tree farm, which really isn't here on the list, but we haven't decided if we want to do, like, a regular tree farm. And a regular tree farm would be oak, spruce, jungle, acacia. And then all of these other logs right here, yeah, all of these can go, just go. They can just go straight to, you know, straight to the nether. I don't know. Straight to, I didn't even say anything. Fine, I'll put birch in there, jeez. There's dark oak too. Yeah, so none of these are things that I would want to farm in the base. These things require much larger farms. Much larger farms. Dark oak and pale oak, that's super annoying. Cherry and mangrove, ugh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Actually, I think cherry might work if you have azalea. I can't explain myself every time where it isn't funny. Sure I can. I find it funny. Such a guilty conscience. Gonna get clipped out of context out here. It already happens anyway, so I don't know why I'm worried about it. 69 farms. Get out of here. We're at half a stack right now. So, jeez. Do we want to... Okay, let's take a look at our actual zone of farming. Our zone of farming over here. So, water streams. That's what all the ice is. Portal gold farms. Those are not to scale. I don't also think they're at the right... no, they're on the right spacing. Yeah. That part's to scale. Yeah. They're just not tall enough. Anyway. So, the grass out here was supposed to be a passive animal farm. And then the magma was going to be a phantom farm. But I think that looks kind of ugly. So, maybe we just won't do that. And then melon and pumpkin. Oh my god, we didn't get kelp. How'd you guys let me forget about kelp? Oh, we forgot kelp out here. Oh, kelp. How did we forget about kelp? Absolutely everyone forgot about kelp out here. Gotta have a kelp farm. Why do we need a kelp farm? I don't know, but we're gonna have a kelp farm. Kelp blocks, how about that? So that takes us to 34 items. 34 items. Keep it in the river. Someone found the bleep buttons, having fun. It's the second stream that I've had a bleep button. Not overusing it. I've used it like 5 times for comedic effect. It's great. It has affected my comedy greatly. So, yeah, we can have like a little kelp farm. I think the kelp farms would be kind of big, actually. That might be an underground. That might be an underground kind of thing. Same for... There's so many things to run into. Same for the bamboo. Ooh, and sugarcane. Okay. That makes sense. Yes, we're going to do like symmetrical farms. It was going to be, you know, obviously bamboo, sugarcane, kelp, melon, and pumpkin. Out of those, melon and pumpkin and sugarcane are pretty short. So maybe we'll have to like double stack those or something. I feel like we're going to get a lot of melon and pumpkins though. Any of our crops that we're not using should really just be sent straight to bone meal. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have one of our walls just set up straight for composting. Seventh time in my life. Get out of here. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. So we'll have like can we break this down into 3 categories? Hold up. Frontiersman, how you doing? Can we break this down into 3 categories? We have blocks. Okay, we have blocks. We have crops. And miscellaneous. Let's go. Blocks, crops, and misc. Crops. The blocks wall is going to be pretty empty for a while. Also, TNT Blast Chamber. I think that is going to not happen because I don't want to mine sand. And you guys don't want to watch me mine sand. So we're going to not do that. But this is going to stay here and represent a cube maker. Because that sounds great. Let's go ahead and do a sign. This TNT is a lie. It's just a cuber. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan for that side of the base. I think that'll be fine. Of course, design the buildings for that's going to be pain. We could also push out these farms to have them be kind of like on the corners right here. So it's not so crowded there in the middle. Crocs, socks, and mocks. Crocs and socks, ew. Now, on this side, we're going to have something a little bit more complicated. So this was going to be our azalea tree farm, I believe. Should have put down some signs for this. Yeah, so this is azalea tree farm. So we're going to be sending logs out to a cube maker over here, dirt out to a cube maker over here, and then clay out to over here. And that was going to have like a lot of underground piston feed tapes and stuff. Also mud at some point too. So this would be muddyified. Not sure exactly how that's going to work. Sand dupers, so we can have that argument in Discord again. Oh, okay. Understandable. Sand duper would be possible. I want to make a video on one. Gotta ask the Amlex peeps about that. And then... Man, this entire stream really just has turned into the logistics of item farming, hasn't it? We were also going to send some of the bone meal from moss farms directly to the places where it's needed. That way it can just skip over the entire trip to the center to get composted and then get distributed back out. Yeah, the rooted dirt makes mud. We tested that a moment ago, which was probably like 30 minutes ago. And then, yeah, these big green things are creeper farms. I don't know how we're going to decorate that. No idea whatsoever. That'll be fun. That'll be fun indeed. We might not use Mike Homer's design for that. There's an updated design on the Discord that I saw that looks pretty nice. So we might go for that. Looks a little bit simpler, a little bit cleaner. It's made out of ice still. It's the same basic concept. It's just kind of like a version 2. So maybe we'll go for that. I'm not sure how that's gonna look over there. But also we have like a bunch of room here on the back side, so we could fit like maybe a tower next to each one of the iron farms. What would go in those towers? I'm not particularly sure. Because like obviously we kind of need things to be a little bit symmetrical here. It's like we can, ooh, maybe more moss farms. There's only one moss farm out here? No, there's a second one. There's a second one. We might need more than that. Although we could stack these up. Okay, let's figure out what we need to lay out. What do we need to get into the area? We already got a spot for kelp farms. We can figure out a spot for wolf farms. Beef farming. And then we don't have any of this figured out. Yeah, 4 towers in each corner. Yeah, figuring out what to put in those towers is going to be a thing. But then we could also do like cactus. That could be a tower pretty easily. A flower farm, that could be a tower. Pickle farm, that could be a tower. I think a fungus tree farm would require its own kind of like plaza. Because that's going to require like a pretty large thing. It's going to look pretty ugly too. And it's going to need a cube maker. So it's going to need at least 2 squares. Kind of like how this back here is taking up 4 squares. But we fit it in. You expect the farmers to be 50% done by next stream? Oh, jeez. Well, you better not come back for a few streams. I mean, jeez. Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll get you later. It might not be 50% done though. I don't know, man. Okay, so we have 3 of these are crops, and 2 of these are animals. So can we get 1 more animal and then things, or 1 more crop and then things would be symmetrical? We don't have any more crops? No crops? No crops? What is this? We have sugarcane, bamboo, melon, pumpkin. We have all those. Flowers, cactus, pickles. I don't think pickles even really needs to go on the surface. That's such a small farm, man. That really could... Okay. Well, there we go. We solved it. I think that's just going to go underground. But it also... I don't know. It could look pretty good above ground. I have a lot of items coming in. I don't know. The perimeter could be pickles. Just all pickles. Actually, yeah, that might not be a bad idea. For the light sources out there. Ooh, that does give me an idea. What if... what if this entire band out here was light sources underneath glass? So it's just like, you know, a full band of like glaringly bright things. I don't know. It feels like that would be a bit much. Do I have a shroom farm? Nah, we ain't doing shrooms. What other farms do we even have? Bedrock farm? Get one of those in the base. I think we could get a guardian farm in there. And a dragon farm? Let's do it. Ooh, you know what? That's kind of an interesting idea. What if we got a music disc and a head farm in the base? I think that'd be kind of like stretch goals, but we're already gonna have a creeper only farm. That could be like a good little side project at some point, because we did that last season, right? It wasn't super difficult. We would do that in the Nether. It's possible. It's possible. Could be fun though. Ghast farm, not happening. Don't even think about it. What is this? Spawner farm? I don't think we even have a single spawner in this area. Yeah, they have to be on coral. The pickles do. And I think that really is it. So yeah, we'll just put the pickle farm underground. I kind of want it on the surface, but like I don't have a place to put it. I don't have a way to make it symmetrical. So we have 2 animal farms and 2 crop farms. So maybe we do like animal, crop, and then crop, animal. So the animal farms are like across from each other, and then the plant farms are across from each other. So a wool farm would be like, you know, not very large. We can make that less than a chunk. Wool farm. And then let's get some honey out for this one. These are things that just kind of passively work in the background, right? They're not like super redstone heavy. Honey bee farm, and then Bumbo Cactoni goes over here. So, or is that a bad reference now? I don't know. It's Bumbo. Can't go wrong. Goat horn farm? No. And then the last one was going to be flower farm. So, this one would be like grass. Remember when we were going to use wool for the base floor? Man, that was going to be crazy. Flower. Is it cactus? Yep, cactus. That is 6 flowers, right? So, yeah, 6 normal flowers, then the 4 too talls. Those are going to be going underground in the base. And then, so are these 2. Cactus farm is going to be the only one that's above ground. So we have those marked out. Cool. So that is these 2 turned on. So we figured out where those are going to go. And then we figured out where these 2 go. Villager tech, we don't really have a need. Is that everything? I mean, obviously we're gonna have to design an entire underground area, a frog farm. Yeah, so if you guys remember on Truly Bedrock 4, I think it was 4, where we had like the giant spiral tower from bedrock to build height, we had this large underground farming area where it's just like a line of like 20 different plants running in a row, right? So there's a ton of different plants that you can bone meal. Just like straight up directly bone meal. So if I could find where the plants in this game are. Do a propagule farm? Sure, why not? We have... What do we got? Yeah, we also need to figure out where the cobble and the stone farm is going to be going. Where is these plants at? Here we go. Okay, so we got, like, obviously weeping and twisting vines you can grow. You got yourself the... I think you can... Yeah, the pale hanging moss, that's a new one. You can farm the hanging roots. You can farm the big drip leaf. You can farm the glow lichen. Basically, everything caves and cliffs. I think we also had a frog farm in there on that season. Was that really it? I thought there was way more. Well, there's also the 4 too tall flowers, right? So, like, those are a thing. Those are all bone mealable. There's also sugarcane and bamboo, but, like, we're not going to throw that in there. You can't bone meal the regular vines. There is technically seagrass. Why in the world you would ever... Don't question it. We're doing it. And then I think that's pretty much it for that, right? I mean, there's nothing in here that you can really bone meal besides pickles, but we have a separate farm for that. No plants in there. Did I miss anything? There's a bunch of little tabs. Where's these little tabs? Oh, you know what? There's also the... There's the nether fungus farms. That's something that we haven't discussed. Nether fungus farms. And that's not in this tab, is it? No, this is just the nether sprouts because... Why is it in here? Where's the... You know what? Can't be bothered. Fungi. These things. So you bone meal the nelium, and then you can get a bunch of these. And we will need that if we're going to... If we're going to have the nether tree farm. So this is a really easy thing to throw together. This would take like an hour to build the farms. And then, yeah, these ones would be in here at some point. Because you boned me with the Nelium to get those. Well, our crop farms fell down. So you guys for turtle scoots? Yeah, turtle farm is annoying. Potion supplies. Yeah, that's why we're going to have netherwort. I think netherwort should move underground, though. And then dripstone, if that was going to be built, that should also be underground. I like how pointed the dripstone is. Very cool. Single height flowers. Yeah, we're farming those. Those are going to be in that tower right there. We're going to have 6 of those stacked up. So these are the 6 that we're farming. These ones are actually all underground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right then, we need to figure out where the pale moss is going to be going. I mean, I kind of know. It's pale moss. Just one of the moss farms is going to be pale. Oh no, it's pale. And then we need to figure out where the big cobble, basalt, and stone farms are going to be going. This doesn't have a name on it. How dare it? Stone farm. Thank you. When he's infinite bulls. That's kind of a deep cut there. Did you guys know that turtles who died of lightning drop a bull because reasons? Gun Robot, welcome in. How you doing? We have a mushroom farm. Invincible. Ooh, is there a new episode of that? I need to check. What are we talking about tomorrow? Tomorrow I am going out to the movies by myself. Heck yeah, Captain America, Brave New World releases tomorrow. They know exactly what they're doing. Getting the nerds. I'm doing pretty well. We're just mapping out the logistics of how to farm everything. It's a lot of things that we gotta farm. Right then, so we're gonna need a cube maker for this. And if you look at the base, you'll notice that there is a stunning lack of room. So really the areas that we have is I'm thinking we really just have like this area back here by the iron farm and this one over here. And also I realized that like this one's got this weird triple symmetrical cube maker system going on, so maybe we should have that over here as well. We could have our azalea tree farm and our regular tree farm feed into a cube maker over here, just to try and keep things symmetrical. Oh wait, this is an azalea tree farm. Well then why do we need an azalea tree farm over here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's happened? That's illegal. Why do we need 2? We're not building 2 azalea tree farms. Gilly's out. You're leaving the stream to watch Severance? Ah, I can't blame you. Actually, you know, have a great time. That sounds great. Severance is wild. If you haven't seen Severance, go watch. Very good. Same with Invincible. Just go watch it. Why? What are you doing here? Go. What are you doing? Bye. Get out of here. Yes, this could be our azalea tree farm. Maybe we have this be our regular tree farm, and maybe we don't even need any of this right here. Ooh, okay, well this is where our stone and cobble gens are going to be going then. Yeah, we'll just build like a regular tree farm over there. And then have it be compatible with azalea auto farming. And then we'll be good. Right then. Was there supposed to be a stone in here as well? You know, this is really annoying. When you search for stone, you don't get stone first. You get everything except stone, and then you get infested stone right in the middle, whereas regular stone is right here. Like, why can't they just have... I don't know. Why can't we just have nice things? Basalt farm. How much of a basalt farm do we really need? Yeah, so we're gonna have a stone farm and a basalt farm. Now, basalt farms are better in the nether because lava flows faster and further and farther. Farther. But we'll have like some sort of mining cube making machine here in the middle. I don't know. Pushing basalt into a cube. I'm not sure. Because, like, really, with a stone farm, you could just, like, stand there, right? You could just, like, and then you could just, like, Father? No. I'm not your father. Jeez. Yeah. We could even do, like... Because we're not going to auto-mine the stuff. It's not like Java. We don't have TNT mining. Like, we're not going to make a blast chamber for these things. So... maybe they should just be underground. Is there anything else that we can, like, put over there? Because we had a nice symmetry going. We don't need a cobblestone farm. That just is, like, redundant. Cobble/stone farm. There we go. Moss farm and stone generator. Yeah, but that's different. That's just for the moss. You can't take that. That's illegal. What else can we throw over there? I mean, if we really wanted to, there might be room for the fungus tree farm. And then that would get its own cube maker, because we do have room for that now. But, like, a stone and basalt farm isn't really that big. Especially if you have a beacon, like, you can blitz through it. We would probably do, maybe a double gen, maybe a quadruple gen. But, like, that would really just be, like, one chunk. That's not anything complicated. I think we could toss this underground and be fine. So now we need something to fill up this area. Because obviously the other area has, like, all this crazy cube maker stuff going on. So maybe we try that over here. Yeah, we have plenty of XP farms around the base. I mean, that's the only thing built in the base, actually, right now is XP farm. So a fungus tree farm. How would that work? So fungus grow up, fungus get pushed to side. And then maybe we do, like... maybe we do a regular tree farm over here as well. For all these extra ones. And this one is just for azalea. Because it's much easier to design a fully automatic azalea tree farm than it is to make one that also works for the other trees and, like, breaks the you know, leaves and things. So maybe that's what we'll do. And that's probably going to be a full chunk. Like, I think that'll take up guaranteed 16 by 16 at least. I'm trying to get you to go vertical here. Thank you. Also, I know this is completely unrelated, but I don't know why, but it popped in my brain. They dropped a new trailer for the Minecraft movie. Have you guys seen it? Have you seen it? April 4th, Minecraft movie. April 4th. It's coming out soon. Ish. Month and a half. Silo. Never heard of it. Let's try Fungus Tree Farm. Fungus Tree Farm might be horrible for my sanity. And then this would be smaller than a chunk. Than a chunk. I tried to buy tickets for it, but they don't sell tickets that far out. Apparently. Jeez. I also thought it released a lot sooner. Oh, there goes the cat. Oh, no, he's sitting back down. Never mind. Fungi tree? Fungus? Fungus Among Us? Tree farm? Type in for the dogs. If we had dogs. I think we need to get a dog, actually. Liz named one. Okay. So that would be mostly symmetrical, and then we would just be missing like a tower on that end. Because obviously this has got our weird little thing right here. Will be new animal farms for the spring drop? No, they haven't added any new farms to the spring drop besides the cactus flower, which I still haven't really found a good way to farm that. Hoping for the next couple betas to introduce some better things. Yeah. I guess we could do like 2 cube makers. You know, we could do a cube maker on this side for the regular trees, and then we could do like one back here for the fungus trees. But that would be a lot. I don't really want to do that. Oh man, Fallout Season 2? Cannot wait for that. I know it's unrelated to the topic, but it was so good! It was such a good show. I need more! Inject it straight into my brain! Straight into the brain. And then we have a little bit of room back here. Gotta fill it up. 1 chunk there. Technically 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that 11 chunks left in the base? Okay, let's start counting from like here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 19 chunks. 19 chunks. I think there was like 54 in this base or something, wasn't there? $40. 57 chunks. 57 chunks in the base. And we only have 19 remaining. Now, technically, there is this entire middle zone right here that was supposed to be for the passive animal farm and for the phantom farm. The fungus farm. Trying to say fungus phantom. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. So technically, there's all this room in the middle, but it's not actually that much room on the world. Like if we go look at that, there's really not that much space there. Especially with like the core spreading out as much as it has. Yeah, so we have like really just like a little bit on the sides. So we could like, that's a fair point. Hey, Skulking, welcome in. That's a fair point. We could do like a quarter of a passive animal farm here and a quarter of a passive animal farm there and do the same thing on the other 2 sides. But then I really don't think a phantom farm is going to fit in here anywhere and like look good at all. Yeah. True, the tracers will interfere with phantom spawning. Well, the phantoms need like light level 7 or something, right? It's not really that much. It's whatever the glow lichen is. Maybe it's 11. It's something. It's not that bright. So I think that'll be fine because the lamps are going to be kind of sunk down into the ground. And by time the light travels there, I think it'll be dim enough to not matter. There's a chance that we don't even need to like design platforms. Oh, this dude chewed my cord again. I just noticed. This brand new cord has already got chew marks on it, man. How did he even do that? My cat's chewing my headset cord. This cord has been purely on top of the desk. I've been very specific to like put it up off the floor. It's only a foot away from the thing, dude. God dang it, man! This cord's already got so much tape on it. Well, it's not really one cord. It's two that like separates, so you don't rip the thing out of your computer. Like the part that plugs in the computer, that's got so much tape on it from his chew marks, man. Ah, jeez. It's brand new cord. I do not have a replacement for this if he chews through it, which like he nearly did. Also, my computer does not have any other speakers, so I would just be like, well, guess I'm not hearing anything. Jeez. Need to keep these dang on cats out of my office. Jeez. Agents of Chaos, yeah. Well, he also like sort of chewed the cord to my little space heater as well, and I'm like, if you come running out of my room one day on fire, it's gonna be your own fault. Yeah, we don't have very much room right there. Basically, this entire zone is gonna get filled up with something, or at least that's the plan. And then like we're just gonna have a little bit of room behind these gold farms and whatnot. Renting the office. You know what? That's not where the bee farm is going to be going, but maybe it should be where the bee farm goes. I think the bee farm's going on that side, but we could easily flip it. I think that would be so funny, actually. Put the bee farm right here. It would be on the yellow-green side anyway, so that would make sense. Sure, why not? And then we would have the flower farms be on magenta side. Yeah, we could start kind of color matching the base a little bit. That makes sense. Cactus farm. Oh, I feel like maybe the cactus farm should go on green side, though. Yeah, I guess cactus has to go right here. Hey, Genfire, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How you guys doing? How was the stream? What'd you get up to? We've been talking about the logistics of all the things that we're trying to farm right now. Of which there is a many things that we're trying to do. I love that the iron farm's working. Welcome in. Okay, so let's go back to the creative world real quick. We've mostly been in creative all night. We are just designing the base, figuring out what we're farming, thinking about what's happening, getting into the headspace of designing a mega base. You know, takes a lot of time. As I'm sure you're aware. All right, this side isn't even green on here. Have a good one, Jen. Thanks for the raid. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, honey was going to be over there. I don't know. Maybe there's not a good way to color match them. Oh, we were going to do yellow at one point? Ew. I'm so glad we switched that out for magenta. Magenta is so much better than yellow. Let's be real. In Minecraft and stuff, yeah. The Minecraft yellow just isn't that great. Also, this would have just been like the Microsoft base if we had yellow. Just straight up would have been the Microsoft logo. Not good. Anyway. How many things are we up to on the farming list? Oh, geez. We have an extra 5 different types of logs that we're going to be doing. We didn't figure out a place for the basalt or stone generators, but we know that those are going to be going probably underground. Unless we really wanted to, like, fill up the surface somewhere. But I don't think that would really matter too much, so... Cobblestone, stone, basalt farm. Those can go up. And then regular tree farm. Oh, and then we also have to think about the sapling storage for this as well. Because we're going to need saplings for all of these dudes. I don't know if we'll be able to do azalea. Probably not. Magenta does look really good with ray tracing. The yellow, not so much. The magenta looks fabulous. So that'd be an extra 10 things right there. That'd be ridiculous. Not that we really need a whole slice for that. Maybe we just send the saplings into our multi-item storage. Have a whole chest for saplings in there. That seems fine. That seems fine indeed. Ash, thank you for the 5,000 biddies, and you need to run. Can't ban me if you're not here. Watch me. You're not going to find a loophole on my watch. Thanks for stopping by the stream, though. Jeez. Appreciate it. We should be streaming on Saturday. By the way, guys, I think that's when we're going to be doing a dual stream on YouTube. Hopefully I can figure out something better to do than this garbage. Jeez. But thank you so much. Have a good night. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's getting auto-crafted, right? Well, there is. There's definitely some things that's getting auto-crafted. Paper's getting auto-crafted. Snowball's getting auto-crafted. Have you guys learned anything tonight? Or have I bored you? I can't tell. The elusive dual stream. I know, it's like the mangrove tree farm you waited so long for. And hey, the mangrove tree farm came out, and it was great, and it was glorious. All hail mangrove tree. Let's see. How many views does that have? I'm curious. I think that turned out really well. 300,000! That's pretty good. I'll take it. You have gained knowledge. Really? What'd you learn? Tell me. Putting you on the spot. I don't think you learned anything. I think you're lying. Oh god, and then we have the fungus trees as well. What are these things called? Hypheny or something? I don't know, man. There's something stupid. Stems. They're stems. Because why not? Stems. Stems. I have a model of the world. I do have a model of the world. It's very convenient for, that's just a fact about me. That's not something that you learn. Shut up. I asked for something that you learned about. But it's very convenient when you're designing bases to map things out. Roots. Are there other types of sprouts? No, there's just nether sprouts. There's not. Whatever. Hyphy. What are you, the grammar police tonight? Jeez. The pronunciation police? There you go. Nice alliteration there. The proper pronunciation police? You wait an entire update cycle? It's not my fault the cherry leaves were broken. They're still broken. Or maybe they fixed them. They might have fixed them, actually. Stone grossed, and that's not a joke. Well, that's nice. That's another 5 items. All of that's gonna get composted. Just good alliteration. Yeah, the proper preparation prevents poor performance from the proper pronunciation police. We need one of those, like, shifting floor, fungus stem farms. Just want people to be educated. No. I'm in creative. I can check real fast with cherry leaves. Man, that requires me. Oh, I'm not on the new update. I'm on 120.150. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Prior proper planning prevents poor performance. Yeah. There is another P that goes in there, but it's not. That's something I'm gonna say. Fine, I'll say it. What if it's just like a real, a real small bleep? How fast can I do it? There you go. You'll never know what I said. Jeez. I'm sure that's not annoying at all. Where can we fit a warped fungus, shifty floor, real shifty-eyed, shifty floor kind of fungus farm out here? I'm looking. Maybe right here. I said redacted. I would never say. What if I forgot to bleep? I say children's words. That's my entire vocabulary. If a child can't say it, I probably can't say it. Unless a child can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, docious, alley, expiasticfragilisticexpialidocious, in which case, I can also say it. It's not atrocious. Well, obviously, this would be perfect if it was on the blue-red side. What is this? That side's red, by the way. I'm just saying that show off. No, I would never say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to show off. Never, not once. I definitely want to say it backwards. Docious alley expiasticfragilisticexpialidocious. What makes you think I would say it to show off? It's fun to say. Right then, so that's gonna be this is red side, by the way. This is this is rotated wrong. So this is actually green. This one's red. This one's properly blue. So that's right. And then this one's magenta. And then the circle around the edges never got updated, but that's fine. Yeah. I watched that little video of Mary Poppins singing like probably 30 times to learn how to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And to learn it backwards? Or no, I think I just did that to learn it backwards. I could say it forwards fine. But yeah. Saying it backwards is something. Docious alley expiasticfragilisticexpialidocus. It's not truly backwards, but it's canon, so you know, you can't argue with Mary Poppins. I mean, come on. I mean, you can, but you won't win. Now sing it. No, I'm not falling for that again. Okay, so the creeper farms are going to be sizable. I don't know how we're going to make the creeper farms look good. Because, like, obviously the whole base is, you know, lit up and ray tracing and stuff. So maybe we'll have to do, like, a couple layers. Oh, no, because they pathfind to solid blocks. Ew, that's nasty. Well, we'll just have to encase it in some glass. And then maybe we can customize our ray tracing pack to make a block emit light only in ray tracing. I don't know if that's possible. Like, to not emit light in vanilla, but to emit light in ray tracing. I think that's possible, because I think the Cyberpunk, you know, city ray tracing pack has that. Because in vanilla, they have those giant tracers out in the water, which looks so cool, which is like one of the main inspirations for the base. But those don't emit light in vanilla, but they do in ray tracing. So maybe that's something we can figure out. we can't have any solid blocks up here because they will pathfind to it. So that's going to be a problem. It might also be a little bit higher off the ground than this. A glass creeper face. I mean, we could, but like, it's not going to match the rest of the base aesthetic, you know? Also, like, where would you put it, right? I mean, like, there's a lot of sides to this. So it might just be a little bit ugly. See purple in chat? Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. I have a chill stream tonight. Right, we didn't mark down these 5, 6, 7 more items that we're farming. Technically, these 3 are just going to be composted immediately. These ones will be filtered out. Yes, we figured out where this goes. What lever is that? This one? Yeah, there we go. And we're farming these 2 things. Yes, we won't need any storage for that, but we will need 4 more item filters, I suppose. So that's we've added a couple things to this and not counted it as well. So I'll need to recount that. And then, oh, I suppose we probably want storage for all the dyes too, right? I mean, we'll keep like some of the flowers, of course, and then we'll have storage for some of the dyes, because like we're gonna auto craft this stuff. So there's a lot to figure out still. There's a lot to figure out. I was hoping that we would get to the building of the actual storage system tonight. Cause that, you know, stream title and all. But we figured out a lot of what's going to go into the back end of the storage system. So like we know that we need to build item filters for all of this garbage and all of that garbage. We know that we need like a separate farming area, possibly with its own little storage system, like its own little section just for, you know, dyes and flowers. Like we could have a whole wall just dedicated to flowers and dyes, right? I think the walls are like 12 wide, so maybe we'll make that like 16 or something. We'll figure something out. We'll have like a flower dye color wall somewhere, and then that'll be like its own super colorful room, and that'll be cool. And then yeah, because like we can color code the room, right, with the ray tracing lights. So I think that would be pretty cool. And then we'll have a separate area for other things that we're bone mealing directly. So that'll be like a little area down to the bottom of the base. And then we'll also have another area just for auto crafting. And that'll probably... That might have to be like its own floor of the base. It's just like an auto crafting floor, like a bulk storage auto crafting floor, which was kind of already the plan. But with how many things we have in here and how big auto crafters are, I think we're going to need its own floor. So maybe that'll have to go down the bottom of the base. Because remember, we still need to fit all this in somehow. Somewhere this needs to go. So like we have a lot of item filters up here. These are all... How many is that? Is that 10? That's 30 item filters right here. So that's quite a bit of our storage done right there. But we're going to need more. And then we have like another 30 down here. So we might need like another wall of storage for 40 item filters. multi-item storage, 2 banks of like auto crafting, or maybe we do like a flower hall going out on that side. Our slime chunk is somewhere over here, so we'll have to keep that in mind if we want to do a slime farm. And then we'll have like maybe our miscellaneous little bank of plant farms right here. And then maybe we go down even another floor for auto crafting. Right? Because auto crafting is going to take up a lot of room. I did have a design sent to me for an item filter and auto crafter combo. It is 1 wide tileable, but the slices alternate. So there's like an A slice and a B slice, and then it's A, B, A, B, A, B. But it's quite large. It is significantly taller than this. I feel like it's like at least that tall. And then I think it's like probably about to here as well. So it's pretty significant. And I don't know if that's really going to fit with our current predicament of water streams. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of logistics, you know. Hopefully logistics is the right word, because I've been saying that a lot tonight. Anyway, that button still works. Cool. Didn't know that button still worked to take me to the end screen. But thank you guys for watching tonight. As usual, as of the new usual, there is a bunch of fan art here on the end screen from a bunch of different amazing people in our community. You can also check out all the links there in the chat. And then if we are streaming on Saturday, which hopefully we will be, not sure. It's a very busy day on Saturday. We got an event on Piglandia and stuff. But yeah, we'll be dual streaming on Saturday if it works out. I'm not sure why the stream was tying earlier, but we'll see. And then we are going to end by raiding someone, as we usually do. So stick around for just a moment. And it looks like we got ourselves a Ladrium streaming here on the Truly Bedrock server. So you guys know the deal. Go check him out. Drop a follow on the channel. Say hi to him. Tell him where he came from. And have a good one, everyone. I'll see you guys over there in the next one. Bye.